morning, Tina. Good morning, Faith Keepers. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for the offer there, Monster, but I'm a coffee person. Nice. Good morning, Alyssa. Yes, Mama Kanga. Sorry, I was typing fast. I was just on the phone with this route, so. Welcome to Disney Springs. We're going to take the long way around. I do plan on going to Gideon, seen it. So, Mama Ruth, I can't even talk today. Mama Kanga is in line already over there. We're going to take the long way around. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I've got to turn my ringer off. What am I doing? Look at me. There we go. Much better. They really want to talk to me about an extended car warranty, and I'm just still on the fence. Still on the fence. We can bribe the employee for the rescue with your coffee. I mean, we could, but do we want to? That's the better question. And do we want to come back? Seems better question. I do love the name of this. It's not open right now, but it's called the Daily Poutine. So guys, what we're planning on doing today, because we are headed back, is we're going to start our day here. And I'm going to try to stay live through Gideon's and all the way to Buc-ee's in Daytona. And we're going to stop and get food at Buc-ee's. And then I'll probably sign off. And my gimbal has a pretty ringtone. I know, right? Cost extra, don't tell anyone. Well, good morning, Aurora. So a couple of cool things about Disney Springs. If you have an annual pass, I can't remember if it works if you don't have an annual pass, but I do know it's either the picture package or an annual pass or both. You can actually come down here and get pictures done professionally by the Disney photographers, and it's included. There's the Ghirardelli store over there. I love Ghirardelli. Looks like they're gonna have an orchestra later over here. And there's Rainforest Cafe. Memory Maker, that's right. I was like the picture thing, you know, the one with the pictures and the thing. I love the Lego store. Used to be one of my favorite places. The Lego store and Disney Quest used to be like my go-tos over here. So cute. Ah! It's Kylo Ren. And Chewbacca. Oh, they've got Rey too. I want to see Rey. Faith Keepers, I hear you circling. done with Legos. Like, I love Legos. I'm not even that good. Hello, Olaf. How are you? This is actually one of my favorites right here. And if you're on my Insta, I know you've seen some of these before. Yeah, we're gonna hang out down here at Disney Springs for a little while, and then we're gonna head over to Buc-ee's. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So, fun fact about this particular restaurant, it is owned and operated by the same people that do that's cute. It's owned and operated by the same people that do Rainforest Cafe. So if I'm still here when they officially open, she said that I'd be able to walk around a little bit more in there, show some more of the dinos, so stay tuned for that, guys. This is the boathouse over here. I've done a short about that. You can actually take amphibious cars on a about 20-minute tour of the lake over there. Let's check this out, guys. It's the Star Wars Joffrey's Dark Side collection. Also, let me grab a lens real quick. I'm going to point you guys this way. shot. Yeah, they've got the dark side blend, the strong and smoky dark roast, the double saber blend, the dark mall, and then of course the dare to resist blend. Here, let me go this way. Dare to resist blend. You can sort of see the Kylo Ren right there. But yes, Star Wars coffee. Star Wars coffee, isn't that cool? Set you guys right there for a second. Leaning over. Alright guys, check this out. This is where we're about to head. This is the cookie tin from Gideon's. Isn't that cool? I love the art. I absolutely love the art over there. Thank you so much. That was awesome. If you guys want to check it out, it's Little Rue Plus 2.
What is it?
Little Rue Plus 2. Have a great day.
You too.
That was so cool. No, I love those tins. Those are really cool. So the boathouse, I believe, just opened over here under the boutique, the boat-teak, as they say. Right? That's what I thought. I literally was like, can I share that? Can I share that on live? I'm on live right now. And they're like, sure. No, that was awesome. Those guys were great. Thank you so much. So it's like 120 bucks, I think, a person. But you can take one of these classic cars that are amphibious and literally go on a car/boat ride on that lake over there. Welcome in, Tomorrowland Traveler. We're at 412 friends, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, all my new friends. Tiki Man fan, what's going on? Welcome back. I have a dream. Good to see you. So this is the launch. I guess that's like the recovery vehicle? I don't know. Got Cirque du Soleil over there. And this is Jacques Lindsay's hangar bar. It's a bar and a hangar all in one. It's closed right now. It looks like they're getting ready to open. I might get a drink before I leave. I don't know. I'm not driving the first leg, so I've got several hours of this trip to sleep and hang out and do whatever we're doing. While you're there, can you grab me some Everglade donuts? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. I'm gonna go check on where Mama King is in the line here. There's Gideon. I don't see her in the line, which has me worried. Oh, there you are. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna show the windows and I'll be back. Okay, I found her. She was sitting down hiding. So Paradise 37 is right over there to the right. And then check this out, guys. What? Look at that cookie. Look at that cookie. Huh. Let me do this. Check that out. It's humongous. It's gargantuan. It's so spoopy over here. Oh, that's kind of neat. So do they still call it Downtown Disney over there? Because we don't have Downtown Disney anymore. That's what this used to be. Yeah, they've got all these cool things in the windows. They've got gargantuan cookies. And then, of course, the Oakley store. If you need a lens for your eyes. Savannah Bee Coffee. Or excuse me, Savannah Bee Coffee. I can't even read today either. Can't talk, can't read. The Ganachery. And then over there is the Edison part, which is actually really, really cool. I have a short with that on TikTok, I'm pretty sure. It's windy. See, Tina wants me to move to California. And everybody wants Tina to move to Florida. So I think we're just going to have to meet in the middle and move to somewhere, I don't know, like Midwest. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't live in the Midwest. Too far to the beach. I love the beach.
Full disclosure, I'm wrong there.
This is George Wine Bar. Hello. There's Raglan Road. That's where we spent St. Patrick's Day. So all of this square was blocked off. Like basically where I'm standing. All the way to the other end for St. Patrick's Day. You're going to bring me some, right? What would you like here? You let me know. Whatever you want, babe. I'll bring you whatever you like. Along with myself. Because I haven't seen you in a couple of days and I don't like that. I sold it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that. It's almost like a cookie ball.
Do you want coffee or donuts? Or not donuts, cookies, cake? I'm assuming cookies. I miss you too, babe. I'm gonna hand this to you for just a moment. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. It's 2.
2. Just had a group of 5.
I was telling somebody earlier, I was like, the line's outside. Once you get inside, like, there's so much stuff to look at. By the time you're done looking at everything, you're there.
Or 2.
All good. A favorite what?
We're debating.
I'm turkey, regular.
I just like regular crispy bacon.
I like regular, but I prefer thick sliced.
That falls in your category.
No, thick slice is more like chewy and fatty instead of just like pure crispy.
Yeah.
I like the crispy melt in your mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Like thinly sliced.
Yeah. I see if I have to work outside that day, I'll go with that. But if I'm looking for like party classic breakfast, I want that thing to be a slab. You know what I mean?
So it's me. I feel like if it's like a family style breakfast, we're all just working together cooking. I like that thin slice. If I go out, I'm usually just steak sausage.
My good sir, we are ready.
All right, let's do it. Thank you so much. Welcome in Urban Family Adventures. And welcome to Gideon's.
So amazing in here. Chocolate and cinnamon is what hits me when I walk in the door.
I love the spoopy vibe. This is great. Also, this artwork is actually really cool to me. That's me when I had worked all the day before and then I fly to Disney and then I decided to go live. When I finished going live, that's what I look like. Hair and everything. Probably look at the menu because I haven't even looked at it. Peanut butter cold brew cookie.
Huge.
You can go on bias. You can go bias. Pistachio toffee chocolate chip. Oh my gosh. I mean, the OG chocolate chip is amazing in here, but I mean, what are we doing right now? Let's check this out. Banana bread chocolate chip. Look at that. Let them know they can go buy us. Let them know they can go buy us. Cream, and then two of the peanut butter coffee through. I think that's what I want. I think that's what I'm doing. That's my life choices right now. And they have coffee. They have coffee. So much coffee. Oh my gosh, is that not delicious looking? Oh. I want a classic Gideon's Brew House.
Do you want a smaller or large?
Large, please.
Can I get a small Coke and a large? It does have walnuts. Okay. Any other cake slice?
Any other cake?
The chocolate crumble cake, a slice of that.
Is that it on the cake?
I'm sorry? Yeah, that's it on the cake.
Can I get a banana slice and a chocolate crumb?
And then can I get the 6 cookies? Can I get 2 of the triple chocolate? 2 of the cookies and cream? 2 triple, 2 cookies and cream. And then, what's the limited right now?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Alright, 2 triple, 2 cookies and cream.
What's the limited this year right
Is
now?
it peanut butter cold brew?
2 of those, please.
All right. Anything else you
I think that'll be it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Sorry it got really loud in here.
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
Banana slice. We have the cookies and cream cold brew, the classic cold brew, a banana walnut chocolate cake, and a chocolate crumb slice, and then 6 cookies in this box here. Is that all I can get you for? Gotcha. All right. Yeah, it's $7.48 to take the gift card time. It's the whole thing on the gift card. What is the second color? All right. Just want to make sure it's the design.
One of the pan bread. And then 2 of the peanut butter cold brew.
Anything else?
Add 1 more.
This place is really cool though. They are in front of you. They're behind the counter, but they're booking right now. Like they're busy and trying to get people in and out because there's a line outside, which I think there's always a line on Fridays. And so I'm not trying to disrupt them by filming them. But yeah, they make it basically right behind the counter, like where you can see it. I'll do like a brief little pan by. You're good.
It took out $7.20.
Right there's the coffee station.
Next guest in the middle.
Yeah, no, they're busy. I love these bookcases too. Oh my gosh, look at this. Like that's not your screen. That's the bookcases. They're like bending over to say hi.
Okay. Oh wait, we sold out of that, right? Yeah, we sold out of that.
How cool is that? Sorry. Alright guys, we're about to head out of here. So we get one last big gulp of this chocolate, coffee, cinnamon, peanut butter air. Alright, say hello to the founder one more time. And we are out of here, y'all. That was fun. That was fun. Ooh, it's a push door. Oh, it's so bright.
Where you live, definitely that's Champions League.
Okay, guys, that was Gideon's. Over here. We're gonna walk down this way. There is a nice shady spot over here where I'm probably gonna let Mama Kanga hang out for a minute. Tina, that was for you. I mean, the food's definitely gonna be for us, but going to Gideon's is always for you. You were the one that was like, hey, you gotta check out Gideon's? I'm like, what's Gideon's? And then you told me, and I'm like, oh, that sounds delicious. Let's do that. Do you want to sit along here? I was gonna just do a loop around the other side. Huh? Okay. Here, right over here. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna set you guys looking at Pier 37 while I.
Show everybody what we got.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm gonna save my cookies for the car ride. So the cake. Here, let me turn you guys around. Hey guys. So the cake comes in one of these boxes. I thought about trying to bribe them, but they were too busy. There were too many witnesses. She opened this box. Ah, there it is. Comes with your fork. Ah, flew back over. Hold on. The wind, the wind. That's that chocolate crumble cake. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, I'm gonna cover it back up because this is literally gonna be my lunch. So that's the chocolate crumble cake. They pack it very well for you. Now I will say, this is from personal experience. If you get a slice of cake down here, you want to do it and then have an idea of where you're going to put it because you want to refrigerate it. You don't want to just leave it out on the counter. Like, you want to be able to put it somewhere, keeps it nice and cool, keep that delicious, fresh flavor. So that's the chocolate crumble. Nothing there.
Oh, I put a straw in it. Put a straw in the cup of coffee.
Oh, this one's heavy. Like, this one's got some weight to it. Again, got your fork.
It's well wrapped. Banana bread chocolate chip.
Slim, Devin, eat your heart out. Look at that. Look at that. And that's like a 3-inch thick slice, guys. That is humongous. It's gargantuan. Alright, I'm gonna put it away before I drop it.
Please don't drop my cake. I would be very
Yeah, I don't want to drop the cake. You can have your cake and eat it too. Just this
for a
once.
while from the looks of it.
Just this once. Yeah, you're gonna be eating on this for like a week.
Right?
We do have a cooler in the car. It's one of the reasons we decided to come today. Was we knew we'd have the cooler so we could put all of this in there and keep it nice and fresh. Get it back to North Carolina and spread the Gideon gospel just a little bit. You know, like their Bibles, we're spreading the cake. That was a joke. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Thank you so much for trying this out. No, not a problem. I'm glad I was able to go live this time for you. I'm trying to figure out the coffee recipe. I know you are. I know you're trying to figure out that coffee recipe. I'm a little scared. If you ever come down here, I feel like you're gonna like wait for them like right outside the door when they close. And sorry, not trying to show an inappropriate finger. My finger literally just hurts. I swatched that thumb or that finger earlier.
And I have to tell you, the cookies and cream coffee is as amazing as it sounds.
Yeah. At least Clay's, I think. Welcome in. Got on my Universal hat today. I know it's the wrong IP, but it's literally one of my favorite hats. All right. So I got the classic large brew. There he is. Look at that. Look at that. Gideon's Bakehouse. Dreadfully good. Now that's good coffee. No, seriously, that's really, really good. You can tell they pressed it and it didn't burn it. So which one did you get?
Cookies and cream, and it actually has little crumbles of cookie in it.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
No, at the bottom, that's all
Like
cookie
I said?
crumbles. No, I'm good. Ooh, it's leaking on me.
Yeah, I know.
It's leaking on me. That's all right. I wore my traveling shorts today. Mine tastes like a cold pressed coffee, but it has like a really like rich, creamy flavor to it. What's yours taste like?
Cookies and cream.
So descriptive with
You
the
don't
words.
really taste a heavy coffee taste.
Okay, so it's like even sweeter. Like,
Yeah.
is it like a really rich?
Yeah.
Okay, so hers is really rich. Mine is very much like a coffee, but it's a nice smooth. It doesn't have that bitter of the coffee at all. Like at all. It tastes like coffee, but there's no bitter at all. So very, very, very good. All right. Also, check out this bag, y'all. What is this? What is this? I love that. That's so cute. He's gonna say hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Disney Springs.
What would you say that bag weighs right now?
I mean, they're half-pound cookies. We have
I'm 6, so that's 3 pounds.
6 cookies. That's like a 10-pound bag of
Sweets.
flipping sweets right now. That box. Hold these. Second. And then we got the wait. Let me turn the camera down just a little bit here. Waka, 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 waka. All right, guys. So inside, you do have your cookies. They all look like that. And I mean, these things are like bigger than a McChicken. Like each one. They're literally bigger than like a McChicken or a McDouble. And there's 6 of them in here. Like it's 2 layers deep. It's crazy. These are huge. I'm not gonna have one right now, but these are delicious. You'll probably see me eat one on the car ride in a little while. But that's insane. And I love their branding. Their branding is on point. All right. Put this back in the bag so we don't lose it. Are you gonna sit here and eat? All right, so Mama Kanga's gonna hang out over here and start eating. I'm gonna do a quick walk around. Do you want this? Because there's coffee all over it.
Now that I'm only carrying one coffee, I don't need to carry her anymore.
Oh yeah, this coffee is not gonna make it long. Not gonna make it long, that's for sure.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right, everybody say bye to Mama Kanga. Bye, Mama Kanga.
Bye, guys.
All right, but turn you guys around. All right. Orange chocolate chip does sound good. I don't know why I'm talking in that voice. I think it's because I was just in Gideon's. Orange, you're going to ask me why? Just kidding. This coffee's delish. Delish. Let's walk around over here and see what's up. See what we're working with here. So this is the Edison over here. Go on my TikTok. I did a TikTok of a bunch of the stuff inside. Sorry. And it's really, really cool. But it's done like an old power and light company. The big old tower that says the Edison. But it's really, really cool inside. They've got like a live music area. They've got like some cool little sitting areas. I got you some chocolate crumble cake. I also got you a nitro peanut butter and chocolate brew cookie, triple chocolate cookies, and cookies and cream cookies. Do I need to get anything else? Is that good, Miss Drew? If I did bad, let me know. I'm sorry, I tried. Also, you're gonna have to like fend off the child. Because you know as soon as you start eating it, she's gonna be like, Mommy's eating it, that means it's good. I want some. I couldn't remember what cookies we got last time. Oh, sounds good, okay. Alright, you guys are my witness. Mr. said it sounds good. Alright, whew, it's a close one, y'all. Love you, babe. And guys, if you're new here, Little Rue is me. My +2 is my little one and Miss Rue, my wife. We've been married over a decade. In fact, we're actually, I think, closer now to a decade and a half. And she is awesome. You go back and watch some of my earlier streams, especially the ones in parks. She is the lady telling me what to do. And talking to the chat, talking to you guys. Yo, welcome back. So fun fact, if you're over here, you can actually pay to have, they'll take you up in this balloon, like straight up. And it goes way up there. You can see it for miles. You can see for miles. That's one of those things you probably will never catch me do. Maybe if we hit like a whole bunch of followers, someone could convince me to try it. But right now, no. Because I don't like heights. Heights are not my thing. Right, yeah, no, the water level is actually pretty low right now, but it's been super hot the last couple of days, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, the water level is rather low. Somewhere over here, I feel like, was where Disney Quest used to be. I'm not positive. Give me 1 second. I got my mobile battery with me, so let me plug the gimbal in here. Keep us powered up and ready to go. Sorry about the wobble wobble. There we go. And if you're just joining us, the plan today is we're going to start at Disney Springs. We already hit Gideon's, so make sure to go back and watch that. If you don't know what Gideon's is, it is like a dark, spoopy bakery, and it's really good. Like, the cookies are a ½ pound each. For each 500 subscribers, you can challenge yourself to ride a ride you're scared of doing. Try like when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I tell you what, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do something that I'm petrified of doing, more so than things I'm already doing that I'm petrified of, and doing them on camera, just pretending I'm like totally cool. There's Planet Hollywood over there. But the plan for today is we started here, we did Gideon's, like I said, and we will be leaving here and driving to Daytona. And I'm going to try to stay alive the whole time. Tiki Man fan, be careful what you promise. Oh, I know, right? That's the story of my life. Be careful what you promise, Joey. I get myself in trouble all the time. I'm like, okay, I promise I got to do this thing. Now I actually got to do it. We'll be heading to Daytona to stop at the Buc-ee's there. And if you don't know what Buc-ee's is, it is a humongous, like, Walmart-sized gas station that has really good brisket sandwiches, has jerky, they make their own candy and jerky and all this other stuff, and brisket. And it also is famous for the cleanest restrooms. I believe they originated in Texas. There's a couple in Florida, there's one in South Carolina at least. They're about to put one in North Carolina, I hope. So, here's why my mom tells us all the time. Ooh, Marvel Super. Wait, what is this? What is this? I didn't even know this existed. Okay, we're gonna do a quick walkthrough here. Don't buy anything, don't buy anything, don't buy anything, don't buy anything. Everyone close your eyes. Barbecue, tee shot, kayak, and you're getting. Right? That's cute. What? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We're walking away from that because I will buy it, and I don't need to buy anything else. I bought a bunch of stuff lately. Yeah, the Galaxy's Edge blades for your lightsabers over here. Helmets. What is this? beaver nuggets. You know what's up. That's cool. Okay, we're gonna walk away. We're gonna walk away because I'm about to buy something. I don't need to be buying things. I spent enough money. Wife's on the chat. She's watching. She's literally probably got the credit card thing like pulled up, like ready to hit, like, you know, cancel card. That is cool. That is cool. Excuse me. And they got costumes. That's so cool.
Have some fun, Disney. We're ready. Just come on. Take it easy. All right, gentlemen, how may I help you?
right, guys, we're leaving the Star Wars store. We're leaving the Star Wars store. If I stay in here much longer, I'm gonna buy something, and I don't need to be doing all that. I do want to do. I really do want to build a lightsaber though at Galaxy's Edge. I have watched so many videos. Ahsoka is your favorite Disney Plus series. It was amazing. I agree. I know they're still setting it up. They are still setting up, like, because I mean that's such an involved character. I want to know how they work her in later, because you know it's going to happen. Marvel Superheroes headquarters.
That was the one I was going to get originally. But I really like.
What did I just stumble into, y'all? What am I doing with my life? I need to shut this camera down and go home. What am I doing? We got costumes. We got shirts. What is this? What is this? It's a purse. That is so cool. Wakanda Forever hat. Oh, that's a cute top right there. Oops, sorry. That is, oh my gosh, seriously? Look at that. Welcome in, Nick. How's it going? Yeah, I have a dream. The animated series is arguably better than any of the last 3 live actions as far as movies. And they are standalone. Oh, you buy a Tesseract here? What? Don't tell Loki. Alright, we gotta go. Loki might be watching. Alright, we gotta go. Can't do it. If Loki's watching, he's gonna be wanting to buy that Tesseract. Iron Man. Okay, we're leaving. We're going. Guys, Disney Springs. Really cool stuff over here. But yeah, the animated is literally like you. The last 3 episodes of Clone Wars are standalone movies that literally overlap the episode 3 to episode 4 gap, and it's awesome. I mean, it really makes it flawless. They're making candied apples and they look delicious. Chocolate drop strawberries. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, check those out. That's cool. Guys, this is Disney's Candy Cauldron. Alright, we're gonna walk in here just real quick. I gotta stop walking in places. This is too much temptation, y'all. Don't believe magic is happening. I know, right? Somebody started GoFundMe to just help me move here. And then I'll do this all the time when I'm not working for whatever I have to do to stay here. We have every jelly bean and candy known. I remember when they used to have places like this in the park. Germany used to look a lot like this. Okay, we're gonna do one little flyby real quick of the food here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at all of that. What? Pineapple cookies. That's so cute. Thank you. Wow. Tina? Pardon me, thank you so much. I have been looking into it, but I would have to move, and that's the problem, is the moving part. If I moved, I would definitely already have applied. I have a couple of friends that already work here. that have worked with me before and worked with me in other places. I have friends that work on the West Coast in the parks and outside the parks, but for the company. And a common consensus is very much like, you need to come work for Disney. And I'm like, yeah, but I live in North Carolina. I can't commute 10 to 14 hours a day, one way. Alright guys, I'm not going to go too much further. I'm going to turn around because I know we do need to get on the road and head to our next destination. But guys, if you're ever down here, Disney Springs, like I said, you don't even have to have a ticket. Like, just come down and walk around. Plus, you can park here. If you do have a ticket, you can park here and go to the parks. Usually it closes after Magic Kingdom. Park here. They've got bus service to the parks. There's your Everglades Donuts and Cold Brew right there. I'm not going to go over there. You're not going to make me. And we're going to walk this way real quick. There's the Cirque tent right there. M&M's. Guys, this isn't even the whole place. This is not even the whole place right here. Splitsville is a bowling alley. That's right there. Okay, all right, I gotta go. I gotta leave. I gotta turn around. We gotta walk back. We can't. We gotta go. Do they charge for parking? I honestly don't remember. I don't think so. I don't know. I'll have to ask Mama Kanga. She was driving. I was busy making sure I was ready to go live. And I don't remember from last time. I will double check, Tina. I will double check. I don't think they do. I think admission to get in here is nothing. It's just you have to go through security. And it is just like park security, like you go through the metal detector and all that. So they do in California, it's not cheap. Gotcha, I'll double check. I do know annual pass members get free parking pretty much everywhere, so I'll double check. This is so cool though. They don't. Okay, I thought so. Thanks, babe. Yeah, so they don't charge for parking here. The deck that I parked in was the Lime deck, which if you're coming in from the main gate at the front, you have to make a U-turn, and then it's on the right. But that's where that fountain is. Also, if you fly in to Orlando, the airport, when you're at baggage claim, has like a Disney loop of videos advertising the parks. And one of the things they advertise is Disney Springs, and the fountain that they're all playing in the in that video is the one that we came by when we came into the park. So I like to park over there. It's a short walk. I mean, you literally walk to the center of the parking garage, go through security, go down the escalator or elevator, and there you are. You're in the middle of it. Raglan Road is like not even 50 yards, I think, from that escalator. Highly recommend Raglan Road. Great place to stop. Good drinks, good people, good food, very good food. Urban Family Adventures, right? So Mystery's birthday is St. Patrick's Day, and we were here for my birthday, her birthday, and I think like a day or two after my daughter's birthday, because we're all within 7 days of each other. And we were at Raglan Road on St. Patrick's Day for all of that craziness. Fun fact, that's actually where we finally got to meet in person Pete from Adventures by Carney. Was at Raglan Road on St. Patrick's Day. We were watching the dancers, and I had seen him already, but I hadn't said hey yet. And we were watching the dancers, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go say hey. And my friend that was with us went, oh, you don't have to. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He goes, oh, he's right behind you. And I turned around, and he was standing like maybe 4 feet over my shoulder. I was like, well, hey. He's like, hey. Then we said hey for a second, and then we saw each other again the other night at Phantasmic, and hung out for a minute. Good people. Oh yeah, he's awesome. He's a lot of fun. I met Ryan too. He's really cool. Very nice person. Evan, welcome in. All right, let's see if we can find Mama Kanga. So we do need to head out here in a minute. But we're gonna stay live, guys. I'm gonna apologize now because we're gonna be driving down the highway. I mean, I'm not gonna be driving. I'm gonna be talking to you guys, but Mama Kanga's gonna be driving. So we're gonna head from here to Daytona, stop at Buc-ee's, get some food, and then I'll be headed on to North Carolina. So that's probably gonna be a good like 2, maybe 3 hours to stream there. So that'll be today's. Place right there has the biggest margaritas around. The wine bar? We're talking about the wine bar or Paradiso 37? I don't know where Mama Kanga went. Okay, it's after 11. I'm gonna head over and try to walk through the dinosaur restaurant real quick, and then I think we're gonna head to the car. Has them 2-person drink I get just for me. Urban family, me and you should hang out. We should hang out. By the way, do you guys have a channel? Urban Family Adventures? Because I've heard your name before. And I'll be honest, I'm in so many streams usually at once when I'm at home, because I watch some on the West Coast and I watch a bunch on both coasts, and I honestly don't remember. You do? Okay. I will definitely check you guys out and send a subscribe. Thank you for being here. I was about to say, I know I've seen that name before. That happens to me a lot. I'll be in here and then I'll be like, wait, don't I know you from somewhere? Mr. Bob Newell, yo, sup? What's up, man? Welcome in. We're at Disney Springs. How's it going? Now, guys, like I said earlier, I do live in North Carolina, so we're not always at Disney, but when we are at Disney, I'm streaming pretty much all day, every day. There'll be a couple more trips coming up this year. But I'm also going to be at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, doing stream stuff in June. I think it's the 15th or the 17th, something like that. And then there's other stuff that I do as well. So we'll be looking at some stuff in North Carolina, historical landmarks, museums. They have a really, really, really cool art museum with a bunch of outside displays that I really, really want to stream. Parks, nature hikes, all kinds of stuff. So welcome in. Thank you for joining. I'll be back August, September, and January. Very cool. Bob Newell asked, within your lifetime, do you think that Disney will construct a new Walt Disney World Park? Hands down, yes. Hands down, yes. I would even feature to guess what it is. Now, do you mean standalone park or land? Because park, I don't know. Land, most definitely. But they are due for a new park. As far as just history of Disney. Guys, I'm gonna aim up real quick. Give me 1 second, but kill the sound. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I have permission to just walk through here and show you guys this restaurant because this is pretty cool. Ah! Just kidding. Look at that guy. He looks hungry. Oh! Oh, he's looking at me. He sees us. No sudden movements. Their vision or base on movement. The aesthetic here is on point. I mean, not that I expected anything less, but still. Would new park consist of adult attraction, sports performing area, casino? I highly doubt it. And the only reason I would say that is actually where I'm standing right now is a perfect example. Disney has a history of anytime it tries to do adult only themed things, they wind up not knowing what to do with it in 5 years. And then they wind up constantly having to retheme. But I think between what they've done with Epcot, with the food and wine and making it drink around the world and all that kind of thing, and what they've done with Disney Springs, rebranding it from Downtown Disney, I don't think they'll make that mistake again. I think there's enough IP out there that they could definitely make some really cool stuff happen, and have enough to like actually deem it a park and not just a land. But we'll see. We'll see. What is that? The whole thing is glowing. Oh my lord. There's fire. Fire. That's cool. I prefer Magic Kingdom. But I like Epcot. Epcot is my wife's favorite park. Sorry? Alright, we're gonna let them hang out with the dinosaurs. We're gonna go over here. Hydrosaur. Welcome back, Brian. Ooh, Stegosaurus. I like Stegosaurus. I'm a huge dinosaur guy, by the way. I love dinosaurs. Yeah, they miss Gideon. That's okay though. Because just remember, the best thing about these live streams is you can go back and rewatch them. Fast forward to your favorite part. That is so cool. He's waving at us. Hey, buddy. Pachyosaur up there. The dork side of me is like, that Pachyosaur is way larger than actual Pachyosaur, but that's okay. It still looks really cool. Sorry, pardon me. Oh, it's the ice cave. That's why it glows. Hey, there you go. Oh no, I still got some coffee. This is giving me straight up like Universe of Energy vibes as far as the dinosaurs. Sorry. Someone ran into my water bottle. there's a lot of people eating here, so I am going to go back the other way. By the way, if you ever see me in the parks or anything like that, I do try to, you know, people are on vacation. I'm not trying to like have a camera in their face all the time. At an existential level, is People Mover the greatest ride ever? Honestly, I don't think People Mover would have near the reputation that it has now if the one in California hadn't have been closed. It is a great ride. As far as the concept and why it was created, I totally get it. But I think that more so than that now, a lot of it is nostalgia, just because like the one in California no longer is operating due to the earthquake damage. Dragon Blood HD. This is not the Rainforest Cafe. This is a different one, but it's owned and operated by the same people. So thus the aesthetics. Turn it on. Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Your party from Saturn has arrived. Please give them a ring. Now passing timekeeper. He'd love to take the time to take you through time. Yeah, right? It does look just like, what is a pager, right? Just like, what is a BlackBerry? What is a landline? What is a rotary phone? That's a fun one. What's a VHS player? What's an 8-track player? I know what all these things are. I'm sorry, I keep walking by this. And that's just the cutest darn thing right there. So yeah, guys, if you're in Florida, even if you're not stopping by Disney, come check this place out if you like what you see. Oh, they have a boneyard. I don't want to show it because there are people playing in the boneyard, but they literally have an area where you can, like, uncover fossils. That's so cool. Yes, Victor would probably love this place. He'd be like me, though. He'd be looking and be like, well, that's not right. It's supposed to be like this. But I try not to be that guy too much on here. Would Walt approve of what? Specifically. Because that's a very open statement. Walt had opinions on a lot of things. Some were good, some were less than good. Let me know, because I'd love to answer. I just don't know what specifically we're asking, what Walt would approve of. I consider Disney Springs to not be a park. I consider Disney Springs to be what Walt originally envisioned as being the center of Epcot. An area of commerce and social interaction that is a centralized area where people can come and hang out, eat, shop, and meet people, do things, all that kind of thing. As far as the current, what is here, I think this is probably closer to that vision than Downtown Disney was with all the clubs. But that's just my 2 cents. Maddie, catch me outside. I mean, I agree. Like, it's not exactly what he would have wanted, but I do think the concept of what is here currently as Disney Springs is very, very, very close to what Walt wanted the center of Epcot to be, as far as a center of commerce type of thing. Disney Springs so it was originally Downtown Disney, and it was rebranded to Disney Springs when they closed all the clubs. They closed Disney Quest. And now, I mean, it's always been shops, but it used to be shops where there's a whole clubbing district. It was supposed to be very adult themed. That was all done during the Eisner era. And because Eisner very much was trying to move from just kid stuff to more adult themed things. And this is kind of what the result was. But they wound up closing all the clubs because it didn't work out. It wound up being kind of a hot mess, to be honest, as far as how the clubs and stuff work. Because like some nights they'd be packed out, they'd have problems. Other nights it would just be dead for days on end, and you know, everything got kind of outdated, and they didn't really know what to do with it. So they closed all the clubs, opened up more shopping space. Some of the classic stores are still here, like Lego Store and things like that. But it is the same footprint, the same area, just different stuff is here now. My favorite was Kaleidoscope. What happened? I wonder that all the time. What would Walt think of all the changes in the parks? So, while we're on the topic of what Walt would think, what would Walt think of Epcot today? Because I think he would hate it. Because, I mean, as far as what he wanted to do with Epcot, and what wound up happening with Epcot, I think he would have been livid. Yes, locals did kind of ruin Pleasure Island. I'm not going to get into the details on that, but yes, I completely agree. Oh yeah, overpriced stores for sure. Oh yeah, no, there's a ton of those here. Ton of those here. But I mean, if we're going to talk about what Walt would have thought of like current Disney, I think Magic Kingdom he would be pleased with. I don't know how he'd feel about Lightning Lane and all that kind of thing. I feel like he would be trying to figure out a new way instead of basically taking an old way and like kind of revamping it. I feel like he would have I don't know, he'd be trying to recreate the wheel on that. I feel like, kind of innovate. But as far as some of the other parks, honestly, and this is going to sound kind of weird, I think he would love Animal Kingdom. I think Walt would completely approve of Animal Kingdom. Both its mission, its execution, how it's laid out, the whole bit. Because it is very conservation-based. He loved animals. I mean, Walt is practically single-handed responsible for the Discovery Channel and Animal Planet even being a thing. As far as the history of how all that kind of videography and television started. Hollywood Studios, I don't know. So much of the IP that started Hollywood Studios back when it was MGM, I honestly don't know what he would have thought of that, because he was trying to mix live action. I think he would have pushed it a lot harder to be like, we don't want just park rights, we want to be able to use your IP and innovate with it. But that's just me. But yeah, Epcot, he would be absolutely livid. And Disney Springs, I think he would be like, this is not how this should be. But that's just me. That's my opinion. We're not supposed to go. Is that right? He and Roy would be pissed about. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Alright, got my volume up. I'll call Mama Kanga, see where she's at. You're where? Okay, I'm on the way. Alright, bye. Alright guys, say goodbye to Disney Springs. We are moving on. Moving on down the road. See you next time, Disney Springs. It's been fun. Get on down, get on down. I'm trying to remember where that's from. It's stuck in my head right now. Alright. That's the Wiz. I think that's it. Bye, Gideons. Next time, Gideons. Next time. Or are you saying we're like, next time, Gideons? Next time. I feel like that would depend on whether you were talking to the employees or the cookies. I want the entrance, I want the exit, so I'll go this way. Alright guys, if you're just joining us, we are headed to the car. When we get to the car, I'm going to put you in a quick be right back because I got to load those cookies, everything into the cooler, get situated in the car, and then we're going to road trip to Daytona. That's right, we're going on a road trip today, y'all. We're going to road trip to Daytona and stop at Buc-ee's, have some sandwiches, see a wall of jerky. Hopefully someone will be yelling, fresh hot brisket on the board. That's one of my favorite parts about Buc-ee's, is the call-outs they do. But in the meantime, once I come back, when we're on the road, we can definitely continue this discussion about Walt and everything. I have opinions just like everybody else, and I love hearing other people's opinions, and we can talk about it. It's very exciting. It's one of the things I love about this community is not only is everybody so nice and supportive, but like everybody loves Disney and everybody wants to talk about Disney. So I can talk about Disney, I can talk about all kinds of things. Dinosaurs, Disney, whatever you'd like. Alright guys, I'm going to go and put you on that be right back screen. I will see you in just a couple of minutes, and let's do a road trip. Alright guys, give me 1 second, I'll get the picture back. Road trip. I'm just gonna shake a little bit too because I'm still grabbing batteries and stuff, but welcome back everybody. Golf cart. And don't worry guys, I'm not the one driving, so I'm not trying to manage a gimbal and the chat and drive. That is...
Yeah, please no.
It's a little much.
The signs have me going around in circles. Exit, go to the right. Oh wait, exit, go to the left.
That's how Disney does. Go left, left, right, left. You're not gonna make it, you're not gonna make it. You made it. And look who made it back with you. Better find him before security does. Thanks for everything.
That's it.
That's a big old Lego bag.
It is.
I want that. I don't even know what it is.
Something big.
Welcome back everybody.
So, funny story on the subject of Legos. When little Roo was very young, we got him some Star Wars sets, and he was so excited he immediately unpacked everything up to and including opening all the plastic bags and dumping it together. Then he realized everything had been labeled. It was many years before he went back and actually figured out how to put them together.
I got it put together. Still put together. I even know which one that was too. It was one of those rolling droids from episode 1. Yeah, I literally just grabbed everything, dumped it all in a tray, and then was like, oh wait, the packs were labeled. Oops. I'm also one of those people that anytime I undergo like major surgery or something where I'm going to be on like medication or whatever for several days or not able to do anything, or if I'm sick, same thing. I build models or Legos, or it's actually one of the few times I ever play video games. It's a thing. Put the battery pack on the flow. There we go. Okay, now I can actually see where I'm pointing the camera.
That was the Lime Garage.
There are other garages to get over there. There's some on our side of the road, there's some on the opposite side of the road, there's walkways, there are buses. If you're staying on property, they have their own dedicated bus line. Like I said, it closes later than everything else, so it seems to be a good driving surface. Right? One of the few. What? Uh-huh.
There's Team Disney.
this is not bad at all to stream on. I think you'd have to pay me a lot of money to try to stream in like South Carolina. So those roads, not fun. South Carolina and Alabama are like the two states in the South where you feel like you're riding a horse when you're riding in a car. The whole way there.
Kind of like riding a scooter through Animal Kingdom.
Right. Oh, there's a car on the way now. But I was going to say, right over there is the... There it is. Typhoon Lagoon entrance. I know that because I missed that turn twice the other day.
It's easy to do. There's trees on both sides, and suddenly there it is.
Well, Lynette said PA is the same. Have you driven in New Jersey? Sheesh. Yes, I have driven in New Jersey, and sheesh is not a terrible way to describe that. Oh. There we go.
When I loaded my car for this trip, I was planning on it being just me, so I didn't worry about having space. I brought a big cooler, and then when Little Roo decided to stay and ride back with me, it was a challenge to get everything all packed into the car, but he managed to make it work. It's like a giant game of Tetris.
I was about to say, I'm a master at Tetris. It's a gift.
Yes, it is. One that I didn't get.
Clearly got that from Dad.
Yes. Oh, I love how they go from all lanes to right lane.
Oh, straight. Turn left. Do I have car snacks? Of course I have car snacks. I'm probably going to stop and get more car snacks.
Buc-ee's car snacks.
I was about to say, we're going to Buc-ee's. That's like the ultimate place to get car snacks.
You better get your father a bag of those, what do they call them?
Beaver nuggets.
Those, yes. While Little Roo was making his rounds of Disney Springs, I was sampling my cake, and I have to say it was amazing. The cake itself is the darkest chocolate you can imagine, and then the frosting is a very creamy banana.
So, Mama Kanga was saying she wanted to give a little bit more history of downtown Disney while I had you guys on the BRB. So
Little Roo only remembers it back as far as downtown Disney, but when it first
still
opened...
Pleasure Island.
What?
Still Pleasure Island.
When it was downtown Disney,
Yeah.
yes. But when it first opened, it was Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village. And it went from right in front of where Rainforest Cafe is now, down past where Paddlefish is. And that was all there was. There was a parking lot out front. You pulled in, you parked, you went into the shops. There were a few little restaurants, nothing major, no big names. The World of Disney shop, of course. But little things like hand-dipped candles.
There's the main gate. We're officially in the wild.
And it was something to do when you lived in this area. It was Saturday afternoon. Let's go down to Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village. And where Paddlefish is now is actually a stationary riverboat called the Empress Lily. Back in the day, it had a character breakfast restaurant on one level and a lounge on another level. And that was a Friday or Saturday night date spot for locals. They had a local group called Denny Zabit and the Riverboat Rascals. And it was a music and comedy routine.
Say that 5 times fast.
Right. But it was entertaining.
Do you have a lot of Disney merch? We bought some things. We didn't buy a ton of things. We definitely bought some things. I bought a Time Rover. Actually, bought 2 Time Rovers. And then we got... What else did we get? I got a surprise for my kiddo, which is the Hollywood Tower Loungefly. Faith Keepers. What else did I get? I think there's some ears in there.
And welcome to the I-4 parking lot.
Yep. You love road trips? Awesome. Well, you're in the right place today.
Oh, yeah.
And by road trips, it's a trip where we park on I-4. Clearly. How far is it from here to Daytona?
72 miles from where we were parked in the deck.
72 miles, as the crow flies, if they were on I-4.
Well,
So we'll be live for a little while.
interesting fact about Interstate 4. It's labeled east and west, but it actually runs almost north to south. It starts in Daytona Beach on the east and runs over to the west coast.
Sure, I have a lot of Disney. Does that sound like a PJ&J question? Yeah, I don't think you're wrong on that one, Tina. And the answer would be yes. Yes, they have tons of Disney merch. Pretty sure they have a room dedicated to Disney merch. I'm still remodeling like a third of my house right now, so I don't really have the room. I have a rock, gem, and mineral collection, dinosaur bone collection, stamp collection, baseball card collection, Disney stuff collection, all that stuff that I want to like display, and nowhere to display it because I'm currently fixing walls and adding new walls and drywall and paint. It's fun. Jay, what's going on? How's it going, buddy? Jay's like, you said my name. I'm here. Did someone say merch? Where? Where? Jay is a professional ninja, if you guys didn't know. Also, if you guys are, if you've never heard of PJ's Ponderosa, go check them out. They have a YouTube channel. It's a lot of Disneyland, a lot of merch. They do some rides, they do food. They're a lot of fun. About to hop on a call, but I'll be more active once it's over. Safe travels. It sounds like a plan, Jay. We'll be here. Excuse me.
Just hopefully not here.
Yeah, hopefully not right here. Like in the car, but preferably moving in the direction we want to go.
Other side of Orlando.
Right? That'd be nice.
So interesting. Another interesting thing about I-4, it's one of those roads that is always under construction. My family moved here in 1966 or 7. I-4 has been under construction ever since in some form or fashion.
Oh, sounds like 95 in North Carolina.
Worse. I remember when it was 2 lanes each way.
I tried to show a little merch. I've said before, merch isn't... I mean, some merch is my thing. Not a lot, to be honest. I like looking at it, but then I look at the price tag and I'm like,
Right?
Food is more my thing. And rides. And just the aesthetic, like walking around looking at cool looking stuff like lighting and you know, stuff they build. But I've been trying to be better about showing merch. I will say those 2 stores I found earlier were really cool. Because I didn't realize you could buy the lightsabers outside of Galaxy's Edge like that. That was actually really, really cool. This is one of the mini malls here in Orlando. And of course I go to show it, there's trees. But there's all kinds of stuff over there. I do believe that's also the one that has one of the Disney discount stores.
That's the Orlando Vinyl and Premium Outlets.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be my favorite rocket ship.
Little Einstein. Did you guys see the robot on the side of the road? That was pretty cool.
I did not.
There's a robot statue. Just a leisurely road trip down the I-4 through Orlando. Wait, Blue Springs between here and Orlando, or between here and Dayton, right? Or Daytona. There we go. The one we're going to.
Yes.
Do we want to stop?
Up to you. You're the streamer. I'm just.
We'd have to make it quick, but we could stop. We'll see how I feel when we get there. We might make a surprise pit stop.
Let me know when we're crossing Lake Monroe.
How about you let me know when we're getting close to Lake Monroe, and then because I'm just gonna go. That's a puddle over there. Is that Lake Monroe? There's the SeaWorld sign.
You'd be able to see the tower over here.
Oh, there's the SeaWorld tower.
On the flag.
Right over there. Oh, no, there's a building. But if you see a flag like peeking out, then there's a Rubicon.
It's like a short space needle.
Right over there. That little flag that you see poking up behind all the buildings. That's SeaWorld. Brian said, so going to Buc-ee's. Yes, we're going to Buc-ee's. We may make a stop between here and Buc-ee's. And then after Buc-ee's, I will probably kill the stream. Unless you guys are just having a great time watching us drive down the highway, in which case I might start a second stream of just us driving down the highway. I don't know. I'm making it up as I go here.
Just remember you have to share the driving duties at some point.
Can we stop, please? I gotta pee. Faith Keepers.
We should have done that before we left.
It's too early in the trip for that. What are you doing? That's funny. We get to see what a Buc-ee's. Yes. We will see a Buc-ee's.
So fun fact, the biggest Buc-ee's right now is the one that opened just recently in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's the largest one to date.
Nice. Faith Keepers is already like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yeah, Buc-ee's is huge. I'm trying to remember which attraction that is over there. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a ton of little parks around this area. There's a Ferris wheel over there and a drop tower.
That's right behind that Perkins on the corner of International Drive.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. No, I know that part, but
Yep, that's where that is.
Universal Studios coming up.
So another fun fact, in the late 70s, the Orange County and City of Orlando were looking to build a new convention center because the old one was in the middle of downtown and had long since been outgrown. And they had several sites that they were looking at, one of which is where Universal is today. They rejected that site because it was too swampy.
a Walmart with really clean bathrooms. I want to check that out. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
I think that's International Drive.
Yes. Parallel to us, just on the other side of those buildings is International Drive.
And then right up here is the Universal Water Park, that little mountain-looking thing. It's part of the water park.
And there's another water park.
There's another water park, yeah. There's all kinds of cool stuff like this in Orlando. That right there specifically is the one for Universal. If you go down that road past it, that's where the hotels and everything for Universal are, if I remember correctly. Felix Gomez, welcome back. Good afternoon, Little Room Mama, Kanga, Mods, and Disney Pals in chat. Oh boy, it's so cool to be here on a road trip back home to NC. I just want to say hi, like, and hope everyone is doing well today. Yes, we're doing great. So far, so good. Some of those cool little things in Orlando right there. Just heading on down the road. On the road again.
Distance, you see two white buildings that look very similar to each other side by side. When they were built, they were the same height. One of them has been slowly sinking ever since.
Sinkholes.
Central Florida.
Also, that parking deck on the left that we just passed was the Universal parking deck. Texas got a few Buc-ees. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't wait for them to build one in North Carolina. It's still not going to be super close to me. They were thinking about building one even closer, and then they didn't, and I was very upset. But that's right. We'll make it work.
Maybe eventually.
Orlando Auto Museum. Trying for Miss Garcia so we can start to sing along. Not trying to get a copyright strike today, so I'm gonna have to do it a cappella.
And I know it seems like I'm pulling random things out of the air, but this is where I grew up. So.
Tina said, Felix, you missed Gideon's. We had coffee.
By the way, Tina, when I got to the bottom of mine, I finally tasted coffee. Up to that point, it was just cookies and cream.
We were up to 416 friends, y'all. That is awesome.
That is
Thank
great.
you so much. I know, right, Tina? You're very welcome, Felix. We will. Feel free to check in with us ever so often. We'll be here for a minute. And by a minute, I mean a couple hours.
At least.
I do think we're going to make a stop between here and Buc-ee's to see if the manatees are awake. Or not awake, but if they're in the Blue Springs
State Park.
It's not a huge park. It doesn't take long to walk. So it'll probably be like a 15-minute little hiatus, and then we'll hop back in the car. Like I said, we do a little bit of everything here. Adventure. Daytona Beach, this way.
And Highway 441 that goes all the way north starts down here in Florida. We're getting ready to cross it. Goes up through Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee.
Yeah. Somebody get a Mucinex. There's congestion ahead.
I thought it would help. Just to give you an idea of how spread out the Orlando area is, we are just now on the outskirts of downtown Orlando.
Felix said, "Hi, my friends Tina, Brian." Oh wow, Tina, thanks. Yes, I knew I'd missed something before they left Walt Disney World / Orlando area. LOL.
After our late night last night, I wasn't sure we would make Gideon's in time to be able to get in the line rather than their virtual queue. But
I bet they didn't even have a virtual queue this morning.
I think they did start one, because when I walked back past there, the line was only about a third as long as it was when I got in it, and I can't imagine the line being that short. So I think they were sending people away at that point with a, we'll let you know when to come back time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's really some very nice people out there. While I was in line waiting for Little Roo, there was a lady behind me that had an umbrella, and she was purposely holding it so it was shading both of us.
Aw, it's nice of her.
It was. There's crazy people in the world, but there's also some really nice people out there.
Look, I'm sitting right here. You don't have to talk about me like that. Talk about crazy people.
Well, you know, our family is crazy. That's a given. And that is downtown Orlando over there. We'll go right through
Behind
it.
the truck.
Yeah, behind the truck. We will go right through the middle of it. This is a city that they haven't built an actual bypass around yet. I'm sure it's coming, but they haven't done it yet. And like I said earlier, I remember when this was 2 lanes each way.
Yeah, we got to see candy being made. We got to see some lightsabers. I see all kinds of things. I see Daytona Beach and automatically think, bring it on. Haha, that's funny. So, fun fact for you, Jay, since you brought that up. The Summit Cheer Camp. Oh, somebody just blew something.
Brakes.
Anyway, we're safe. It's all good.
The truck, not us.
But there was a cheer, the Summit Cheer Group or whatever. They were having their big convention at Disney while we were here this time. So there were several times that we'd be in the parks and there were thousands upon thousands of cheerleaders. And it was just like, oh my gosh, everywhere you went, cheerleaders. It's like, what are we doing? We got on the bus one night because we parked at Hollywood Studios. We were heading back over there to get to our car. And the entire bus, except for me and Miss Rue, were cheerleaders. So it was just like, oh my gosh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Why are they everywhere?
Let's see if we can get out of this lane. Middle of downtown.
There's downtown Orlando. And right over here is the arena.
That was part of the original convention center that got too small very quickly.
What's that thing with the weather vane right there?
Hmm?
The thing with the weather vane over there.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Rosie O'Grady's Church Street Station, or at least it used to be. I don't know if it still is.
I'm going to pretend I know what that means.
Great, back in the day, place to go and eat and have fun. They had a small marching band that would march around and play stuff, and
Cool.
I think it's probably changed hands and changed names several times over the years, but that's what it was when I lived here.
Cool. Carney did a DJ thing for the cheerleaders. That does not surprise me. In fact, I think he mentioned that to me the other day when I was talking to him.
Now, if you knock down a few of these big buildings on the right, you could throw a rock and hit my high school. Back in the day, you could see it from the interstate. And then it built up.
Should there be rail service from Tampa to Orlando to Daytona Beach? Not high-speed rail. Regular rail, yeah, sure. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of high-speed rail in this country just because nobody knows how to do it correctly.
There is currently talk, once again, of extending one of the local rail lines from the airport to Disney Springs.
Oh.
But it's talk. They've been talking that. Well, the original conversation about it was when they were building Epcot and putting the monorail in from the Magic Kingdom to Epcot, and there was talk of extending the monorail all the way to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
But it never went beyond the talk stage.
They've tried a couple of times to monorail to the airport. And it just never happens. I think at this point it probably won't happen.
No. Regular rail, maybe. Monorail, no.
Do you do Caribbean cruises? Not yet, but I'd like to go on a cruise. I've never been. Never been on a cruise. Well, I've been on the Jungle Cruise. But I've never been on an actual cruise.
And the riverboat cruise.
Oh, yeah. Small world. Happiest cruise that ever sailed around the world. But never an actual cruise. We've been talking about possibly doing that next year. Oh, this is some cool art over here.
Yeah, it is art.
Making art, making art, na na na. It's neat.
The next small town suburb of Orlando is Winter Park, and it has a very charming area, walking, shopping district along the streets. Not a mall by any means, just old-fashioned. And yes, it's actually still there.
You know, bad traffic.
Or thunderstorm.
I'll be honest, I don't really do politics on my channel, but I also have not really looked into who that is. I can barely keep up with my states half the time, especially right now. So I wouldn't know, Mr. Bob Newell. I wouldn't know. As much as I will say on that is be informed. Be informed and do what you feel is right for you. But everyone should vote. That's as much as I'll say on that. Look at the phone. I hadn't even been looking around.
Well, you've gotten the 50-cent tour through Orlando many times over the years. So.
No, I was going to say, like, a lot of what Mama Kenga's saying right now is all stuff that I've heard every single time that we have driven through Orlando in my life. So, it's been a lot. Oh, look, a news chopper. That's cool.
NBC Channel 2 WESH. Having grown up here, I joke that, you know, most people go visit family. I go visit the mouse. This is coming home to me.
Oh, it's cruise. Okay. I hear a beep and I'm like, that sounded like my gimbal, but my gimbal's not telling me anything's wrong.
No, my car is talking, not your gimbal.
Don't let my car talk to your gimbal, okay?
My car and your gimbal.
Wait, yeah, that's what I meant. You know. I'm not seeing any rain in the forecast. It just says cloudy.
Okay, I can live with cloudy.
So I think we'll be good. It's 86 degrees right now.
Maybe for you, my car says 92.
Altamonte Springs.
No. Altamont Springs.
Oh, Altamont.
In Castleberry.
Is that like Arkansas?
I actually lived in Altamont Springs.
Oh, good to know. I knew that already.
Yes, you did. Entering Seminole County.
Back down in the 50s again? You were kidding.
Where?
PA. I'm assuming PA. That's what we've been talking about, Lynette, every time, if I'm not mistaken. So it is PA, right?
There's good weather at home earlier. My highs are like in the 70s right now. They will feel good after these 90s.
Okay, I was right. So about how far from here to Blue Springs?
Half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on traffic.
And then from there it's what, 30 minutes to Daytona?
If I hop back on 4, maybe not even that.
Okay.
I could go on up 1792. It's up to you. You want to take the scenic route on the interstate road.
What's the scenic route?
Straight up 1792 through the land. It runs parallel to the interstate.
Let's go the faster route.
Okay.
there anything to see on the other one?
The quaint little town of DeLand and Stetson University.
Anybody really want to see Stetson University? If you really want to, let me know. I'll stop. Or not stop, but I'll drive through.
Drive past.
If nobody cares, we're going to take the highway and get to where we're going faster.
Boggles the mind how much this area has grown.
It's everywhere. Waukee Springs?
Buc-ee. Buc-ee.
The W's a V sound?
I think it's German.
But only the second W? I feel like there should be an umlaut or something over that. Did Faith Keepers have to go to the bathroom? We passed Faith Keepers a water bottle and just said make it work. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I told Faith Keepers to hold it.
Yeah, Faith Keepers is still holding it.
Buc-ee Springs State Park is very interesting. It was a state park. The springs, areas where you could swim, picnic, great place. Then they built an exclusive subdivision and encompassed the entire thing. So only people who lived there could go. And now it's turned back into a state park. So progress, I guess.
Oh, there's progress. Machine all around this place. Sorry, Laura.
I read that yesterday while you were doing your thing.
I know.
It's always been one of my favorites.
Excuse me. Alright guys, I am actually going to mute the mic, put on some music here for y'all to listen to for just a couple of minutes, and then we'll be back to talk some more. But again, if you're just joining us, we are headed, we went by Gideon's, we did some stores over at Disney Springs, and we are headed to Blue Springs State Park to see if the manatees are in, and then we will be headed from there another 20 to 30 minutes up the road to Daytona, to Buc-ee's, to get some brisket sandwiches and check out the wall of jerky. If you've never seen a Buc-ee's store before, it is something to behold. Hopefully Buc-ee himself, is that the name of the actual beaver mascot?
As far as I know.
I'm assuming. Maybe he'll be out to say hey, because he does actually do meet and greets in the store sometimes. So hopefully that'll be a thing. But like I said, I'm going to put on some music, just something for you guys to listen to. Give me 1 second to find a good, excuse me. There's something for you guys to listen to. That way we can hang out. Miss Garcia, welcome in.
Hey, Miss Garcia.
We're headed to go see some manatees and then hit a Buc-ee's.
Hopefully see some manatees.
Well, if they're there, we're hoping that they're there. Oh, we tried the music. It didn't want to play that way, so maybe we'll play it a different way. I'm just trying to avoid the copyright. So what's going on with the bridge coming up? Yeah.
We're almost to Sanford, which is, if I remember correctly, the county seat of Seminole County. And we will be crossing on the right-hand side. You'll be able to see Lake Monroe, which is a pretty good-sized lake. A lot of sport fishermen like to go out on boats and do their fishing there. But as it goes under the bridge, it becomes the beginning of the St. Johns River. That's one of those rivers that flows from south to north. Starts here in Sanford and goes out into the ocean through the middle of downtown Jacksonville.
everybody for joining us on our road trip. I don't think I've done a road trip before. I think I did that one, actually. It was like 15 minutes.
That doesn't count.
But I haven't done something like this. This is slightly more extensive. Also, I love that the air conditioner is keeping my phone from overheating.
Oh,
I mean, it's still like, hey, you're overheating. And then, like, I actually checked the phone every so often, and it's like, oh, that's not near as bad as it was the other day walking in 90-something degree heat.
Well, I think you got the vid aimed right at it, so hey.
Yeah.
Now, the drive down by myself, I had you playing over my car speakers the whole way, so it definitely makes the trip go faster, but it's even better when you're right here in person.
Oh, yeah. Is this the bridge or is this an overpass?
I think this is the overpass just before the bridge.
Just before the bridge, okay.
Come on, people.
Hello again, my friends. I was away from chat price obliged to not chatting, typing right now. Sorry if I missed messages. No, you're all good. You're all good. We're just braving the outside of Orlando on the other side of traffic. We're headed for Blue Springs, about to pass over Lake Monroe.
You'll know when you get there. It's not a puddle.
It's not a puddle. Okay, so it's an actual lake. But we're gonna head over to Blue Springs for a couple of minutes, do a quick walk around, see if there are any manatees, and then we'll be headed to the Buc-ee's in Daytona. Do a walk around at Buc-ee's. It'll be fun. Thanks for being with me today, guys.
Your comment about puddles and lakes reminded me of something my father used to say when we moved to Florida. Up to that point, he was a very good navigator. He could look at road signs and he'd remember what he'd seen. He could find his way anywhere. And he complained once we moved to Florida that every time he tried to do that, he wound up behind a lake. That is Lake Monroe that you're looking at when the truck finishes passing. And that's downtown Sanford on the far shore to the right. Can't really see the St. Johns River on the other side because of the bridges, but as it goes under the bridge, it becomes the St. Johns River. And St. Johns is famous for its manatees. Stretch bumpy road.
Hey Daisy, how are you? We were waiting for you to start the sing-along. What are we singing? Oh, not all the fun, Miss Garcia. There's always more fun. We're 33 miles from Daytona Beach. Which means we should be getting close to Blue Springs, right? Nice. Fun fact, guys. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but I can say very, very, very close to Blue Springs, where we're going, is where I actually have some land down here already. And so I think it was Tina who was making a joke the other night and about moving down here. And I was like, yeah, I want to. So if I were to move down here, we're basically doing what my daily commute would be if I worked at Disney, which is still a lot closer than my current commute if I were to work at Disney.
And if you lived here, there are a zillion back roads to avoid
Tina,
traffic.
I'm sorry. Tina said that if Faith Keepers tries to pass you a water bottle, don't take it. He had to use the bathroom. That's
wise
great.
advice.
That's
Tina.
great. That is not Gatorade. Just saying. That's so funny. Thank you, Tina. That was great.
You know, what I was saying when you cracked up was if you lived here, there are a zillion back roads to avoid the I-4 parking lot. There's always a back road to get you somewhere.
Roads where we're going, we don't need roads. I've used that quote so many times this week.
Sounds like your father out west.
This is actually really pretty. I like this part of Florida for this kind of stuff. Excuse me.
It's like the wetlands part next to
The wetlands. Yes, but Miss Garcia's here now, and we did miss Miss Garcia.
Remind me to check Google Maps before we leave Blue Springs because it said there's a crash up ahead.
That's
Always.
awesome.
If it's still backed up, we need to take 1792.
Okay. Alright.
DeBerry and Daytona. The two tiny little towns just north of Sanford. One's on the left of the interstate, and one's on the right.
Oh yeah, we're gonna work up an appetite, Felix, between what we got over at Gideon's and walking around Blue Springs. By the time we get to Buc-ee's, I'm gonna definitely do some damage on a brisket sandwich. I'm also gonna pick up several and take them home. So I'm pretty sure the wife is gonna want some.
The interstate is literally the dividing line between these two little towns.
Oh wow. Sorry, I see we got a little lag there, but we're back. You just want jerky. She's like, you can keep the brisket. You can have all the brisket you want. I want jerky. So funny story. Well, funny story to everyone else. Probably going to bring on some trauma to Miss Rue. Last time we went to Buc-ee's and got jerky, we bought, what, 4 bags of it? Because she loves jerky. It's one of her favorite foods. And we get home. And I put it on the dining room table in a bag. And this was not Sherlock. This was my puppy that is no longer with us that we had for 13 years-ish. And my dog, I guess, she was a sneaky one. She was sneaky. She would behave real good until you weren't looking. And oh, wait a second. Let you catch up here. Yeah, it's lagging. I'll wait. So can I move these? Do you mind? Thank you. We're almost there, Faith Keepers. But anyway, we got several bags of jerky. I put it on the table. Dog decided, I want jerky. And so when Miss Rue went in to get some jerky while she was working, she walked in there and all that was left was a couple of chewed open bags on the floor. Dog ate all of it in one night. I do mean all of it. This is like multiple pounds of jerky. And yeah, she was not happy. Because we don't have a Buc-ee's in North Carolina yet. They're about to build one. It's still going to be like an hour plus from where we live, but Yeah, she was not happy. Not happy at all. So I think she's excited that we're gonna get some jerky today for her. We're gonna stop and get food at Buc-ee's, but first we're gonna stop over here and see if the manatees are in. And yep, the wife is ninja watching today. She's gonna act like it's because, you know, she misses me and everything. Really, it's gonna be so she can make sure I get jerky. Because that's the most important thing.
Got the Gideon's cake and cookies. Now you're
Save
gonna
the
get
jerky.
Here we go.
Whatever you do, save the jerky.
This is the old road that runs from the eastern part of the state to the western part of the state, parallel to Interstate 4. It was the only way to travel back and forth before.
Lynette, no, the dog did not get sick. The dog was just like, I didn't do anything. What's that doing there? That was the cats. Definitely not me. Anybody but me. Burp, you know? Like,
That dog could and would eat anything.
yeah.
Baby Rue's best friend. Baby Rue in the high chair.
Vacuum cleaner I ever owned. It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur.
That was worth slowing down for. You don't see that on the side of the road every day.
Well, that's amazing. Must have been part goat. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. You said Buc-ee, like the Marvel character that has a metal arm? Yeah.
Oh my. There's still a Winn-Dixie down here.
Huh.
I thought they'd gone.
Here's a Winn-Dixie. Look at that. They do exist. Huh.
My second job back in the
Of course,
day.
we lagged right then when I would show it. Story of my life.
Yeah.
No, it did show up. Cool.
And that was my second job as a teenager.
Oh yeah. Hey, I don't know you. I'm Peter. Nice arm. Oh, we were talking about a Marvel movie. It's Captain America's friend, the Winter Soldier, is Buc-ee.
Just gotta remember I can't see the chat if I'm looking down the road, so you can keep me posted what's going on over there.
It was a Winn-Dixie, not a Winco. I think it's coming back now.
Dixie was a grocery store chain.
Just wait a second. We're lagging like crazy.
Okay.
You're gonna wind up in a loop.
Like you?
Yeah, just like me.
Yours was much more entertaining.
yeah, it's just a bad service area here in the middle of nowhere. How far are we from Bliss? Someone was talking about Winco and then was like, yeah, my uncle used to take me back there back during the 1800s. I think they meant 80s, but it typed 1800s. And somebody was like, wow, you're pretty old there, Faith Keepers.
Right.
I was like, I was about to say the same thing. I'm impressed. You type pretty good for someone that's from the 1800s.
100-something years old. Just help me watch for this though.
I was just kidding about the 1800s. Meant to say early 2000s. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I was at least going to give you a benefit of the doubt and say it was like supposed to be the 80s. Alright, I think we're back. What were you saying about that?
When you were showing Winn-Dixie, I was saying Winn-Dixie used to be a good-sized grocery store chain all over the southeast, but it was begun in Florida, and I want to say in the early 2000s, everything shut down except a few of the stores still here in Florida. It was a sad day because it was a great grocery store.
IGA actually, well, Piggly Wiggly did the same about the same time, or maybe a little earlier, but IGA I feel like took over a lot of the old Winn-Dixie spots, at least where we're at.
We're in the thriving metropolis of Orange City. Back in the day, it was known for its very good tasting artesian water, and right in the middle of downtown there was an island in the middle of the road that had a water fountain and a faucet where you could fill your water bottles. And this was like in the 1940s, 50s, 60s. I still remember when I was a very small child, it still being there. So that's Orange City's claim to fame.
I don't know if Publix pushed them out. I don't remember the details of that part. Might have been
Yes.
Kroger, actually, because now Publix is pushing Kroger out. Like sands to the hourglass of time, so go the days of our grocery stores.
Little gold roof thing, that's where the water fountain used to be.
The water fountain Mom was talking about apparently was right under, right under that that little gold roof thing right there. There's the fountain. Not the water fountain, but a fountain.
Yeah.
Who pushed who? There's no bullying here.
Help me watch from the side, please.
There's a sign.
There should be one that says Blue Springs. I do believe I see it up under that tree.
Yeah.
Right where it says no left turn, so we're going to have to turn around and come back down the other end of all this construction.
U-turn. In 500 feet, please make a U-turn. U-turn. U-turn now. Recalculating. Recalculating.
Help!
You are lost. Please pull over and rethink your life.
This is ridiculous.
You are ridiculous.
Place that looks like I can turn around.
Please turn around. windshield right in front of me, and every time I see it in the camera view, it's like, I just want to get it. But it's outside.
Okay, we're gonna do a 50-point turn here in a minute.
50-point turn? What? Why? Just pull up a little bit more and like roll up on the thing, and
It's gonna be fine since there's nobody coming. It doesn't take corners quite as tightly as my scooter.
You got it. All right. Look at you.
All right, now let's see if we can find a sign going this direction. How are we doing?
Looking at the DJI Mobile 3 and 6. Oh, they're both on sale. Interesting. I honestly don't know much about the DJIs. I was talking to someone the other night about this, actually. And like, I don't know. I don't like anything that extends. I feel like it's not stable enough for me. I like something that's a little bit beefier. But they are good devices, and there's several people that stream that use the DJIs. I don't know which version of the DJI. I don't remember. I don't. Maybe they take hard though.
I imagine.
I'm sure they do.
It's 21st century, so I would imagine. How's service?
Don't jinx it. That's all I got to say. Excuse me.
Looks like Orange City has come into the 21st century.
I told you not to jinx it.
Little Rue is the third generation of our family to own this property that's out in this general area. And when my father bought it, it was literally in the middle of nowhere. It's grown up quite a bit. It got passed to me, and then I passed it down to Little Rue. And several times when I was a child, my father would decide, oh, I'm going to sell it, because when we actually moved to Florida, we moved somewhere else. And he would be taking someone out to go look at it, see if they wanted to buy it. And can I go along? And I would spend the entire time convincing him I didn't want it. And after this happened several times, he just gave up. And after I was an adult, he gave me the property because he figured out I wanted it.
All right, we're not too far now. Oh, look, that's the same color Jeep we have.
Yeah.
Nice. Respect to you and your teal. I salute you.
Little bit bumpy.
It's thinking about it. Guys, let me know. Came back for a second and it dumped again.
Tidak mau.
think we're back. Ish. Farther we get away, oh nope, it died as soon as I said that. Farther we get away from Blue Springs, the better the signal gets.
But it looked like we had enough signal that at least the bits and pieces they saw showed them how beautiful the area is. Were there any manatees down at the spring?
No.
I figured it was too warm. They usually hang out there in the winter because the spring is warmer than the river.
Alright guys, we're trying to get out of this area and get back on the highway so you guys can see me. Or see what we're seeing.
See something.
Yeah, see something other than lag. And I'm also uploading that video as we speak. It's part of what took so long, is I was trying to walk smoothly so I could post a video for you guys. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I think we're back now. Welcome back, Lynette. Hey, Felix. Sorry about that, guys. There were no manatees, but it was pretty. So I took a video. I'm trying to upload it now. We're gonna head to Buc-ee's. I'm hungry.
You worked up an appetite that long walk. I'd forgotten how long that boardwalk was.
Oh, I love it. Now it's like trying to die again. Really?
Leaving the town.
The ode to the live streamer who can't find signal. It's really pretty, and it's really quiet, really pretty, and
Somebody in the chat used the word tranquil. That's a good word.
yeah.
There's a sign I love to see. End road work.
I think we're back. So I think we are back. I can't tell.
Okay, assuming we are back. Any of you out there remember the Tom Petty song, Casadega? We're about to pass the turn to the actual town of Casadega.
mini leggy adventures through the enchanted forest. Yeah. I don't know how enchanted it was. It was definitely enchanted with lack of signal. But hey, we're back on the road now. I think we're back.
The audio it picked up on the loop was you crunching through the gravel, so it was perfect. You just kept crunching.
There we go. See if that video's up yet. Says it's still processing the video, so keep an eye out. Hello. Hey, Pete. Hope he's doing well. What's he up to today? Very cool. Ida's family is streaming Epcot tonight. Wish I were there. back. We're back on the highway at least. So that's a plus.
As he says that, suddenly there's brake lights everywhere.
It happens. It's Florida. Yay! Thank you, Felix.
You see we're back?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, Little we're back to life and the live stream. Hello. Yay.
Life and lives. See, was it Faith Keepers that didn't go before we left? I'm hoping they took advantage of the facilities at Blue Springs.
You remember what exit Buc-ee's is?
I want to say 286.
286. Okay.
We have to get on 95 first.
Ah.
If I get on 95 and then almost immediately get off.
Oh, that's right. At Daytona.
There used to be an amazing restaurant at the same exit where Buc-ee's is now. It's been gone for longer than Little Rue's been alive. It was called the K-Pop Tree.
The K-pop tree.
That's right, K-A-P-O-K. Anytime we found ourselves in Daytona Beach for any reason, assuming we weren't only in swimsuits, we'd go there to eat. They had corn fritters that would melt in your mouth.
Nice. I know that phone's running slow because I'm trying to upload that video, so I don't know. Hey Jason, welcome in. We're on a road trip. Road trip to Buc-ee's. We made a stop through the Laggy Forest. And now we're back on the road. Hey Justin, welcome in.
That's a good name for it, the Laggy Forest.
Yeah. I see your phone. Here's Daytona on 4. How's it going, Dad? Driving through the middle of nowhere.
Got that right.
Still driving through the middle of nowhere. Sorry, when the signal goes out, I'm trying to play signal hop as we go here. It's gonna happen. This is I-4, Dad. I-4. No stops. It's like 9.5 hours. Georgia, South Carolina, the rest of Florida, all that. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. I'm excited to see Adventures by Carney tonight. I was watching Slim Devin last night for Star Wars night in Corning, California. That was fun. The pastrami sandwich looked amazing. It was very, very yummy looking. Ooh.
Wind gust there. Florida is flat, so if you get a wind gust, you definitely feel it.
I believe we're about 15 minutes from the Buc-ee's. I just Googled it. We're in Florida, Dad. We're not to 95 yet. We're still on I-4. We're going to get off at Buc-ee's on 95 right after we merge onto 95 over in Daytona. Yep. Get some brisket. Get some jerky. All good, Brian. I just appreciate you guys being here. I know I'm gonna eat that sandwich, show you all around Buc-ee's, and I'm gonna take a nap. Now when I get up from
Buc-ee's, 5 miles.
Thanks for coming in, Felix. I appreciate it. We're about 5 miles from the Buc-ee's according to that sign, so we're almost to where we're gonna stop and eat.
I'll show you around.
But I'll see you later. Watch for that video. It's like 20% uploaded right now. All good, Dad. I think we're probably going to sign off after Buc-ee's. I need a nap. I guess I'm yawning. Said I could use a nap too. Riding the car makes me sleepy. Me too.
Me 3 and I'm driving.
Take care, Felix. See you soon. Thanks for coming in.
sign says you can go straight here.
Can you though?
There's no road.
Make one.
Make sure you can get there from back here one way or the And we made it to Buc-ee's.
Yay! This place is huge. Sorry about the bouncy. I'm trying to put my shoes on. Okay. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to sit you on top of the car for just a second while I grab my mobile battery. And then we'll do a walk around Buc-ee's. Honk, 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 honk.
Somebody knows you.
No. Definitely was not for me, that's for sure. Hey, Casey Riker Rider, how are you? So this is all a gas station. This thing is huge. This thing is huge. I mean, those are all gas pumps. I want one of these one day. These are pretty cool. Yeah, this place is humongous. Humongous. I'm gonna keep the camera kind of low. I'm screaming. Huh? Do what? Oh, it's coming back. Yeah. Come back. Come back, Chewy. Come back, service. Oh, there it goes. Fish. Alright guys, service is not great. I apologize. I think I'm probably about to just call it. Yep. Well guys, I appreciate all of you hanging out with me during all this.